I couldn't have had a lower opinion of CJ heading into last week's game. But then he beat Kyler Murray and a Cardinals team that was not laying down, that was trying to win. He played a mature, safety first game and won. And now my question to you is, could he be a starter in the NFL?
Well, in my honest opinion, I wouldn't say that he can be a starter anytime soon. Maybe after some more years when he could be a backup of a veteran quarterback who can teach him some things about football. What I like to say about the performance that CJ had last game is that although he was great, it was mainly because of the playbook that Kyle Shanahan wrote for that game. I think the main similarities between the Rams game when we had Nick Mullens as a starter and this Cardinals game when we had CJ Beathard as a starter, it was that both of them got a really easy to execute playbooks from Kyle Shanahan.
Yep.
And it was the main reason why they both could succeed against our divisional opponents on those games. But don't get me wrong. I must say that I'm happy for CJ. It was by far the best game of him, what I have seen.
Yeah, I agree. It was definitely the best game. He's had some nice performances in the past where he's thrown for stuff, like put up good numbers, but he always found a way to lose. And in this game, he didn't do that.
Yep. And what I want to say is that I don't mind that he has the ability to be a starter right now in the NFL, maybe in the future. But I think somehow it's the same with Nick when we are talking about Nick Mullens, that he is a decent backup quarterback. He proved that he can be a decent backup quarterback, but they are just backups. And you don't have to expect anything more from them. And when you got that monster performance, or at least a pretty good performance from them, you have to be happy. But there's nothing else. They are just good as backup quarterbacks when they got the right playbook to play.
Yeah, and he got the right playbook last week. He went up against a defense that was missing some players, and he played a competent game. I don't think he's going to be able to do it this week, Botond. I think he's going up against a defense that's really good and really well coached. They're going to take away that run game. They're going to force the game. They're going to make Beathard be the focal point of the offense, and I think he's gonna really play bad. And what I want to say about CJ is not only do I not think he can be a starter in the NFL, I don't think he can be a backup either. Like, he's going to be an unrestricted free agent this year, and the Niners might re-sign him because Mullens might need surgery and may not be able to be a backup next year. I mean, they might need someone who knows the playbook. But if they don't sign him, I'm not sure another team would sign him, Botond. I don't know that he's shown that much that another team would be like, you know what? That's a guy that's worth a spot on my roster. Because most teams have two quarterbacks, and most teams, their number two quarterback is someone that they're somewhat intrigued with. And I don't think you can be intrigued with CJ Beathard. The way I'm going to real quick, and I'll be done. But I'll say, I don't know if you know who his grandfather is, but his grandfather was the general manager of Washington in the 80s. He won Super Bowls, and I think also the Chargers in the 90s. He's a Hall of Famer, Bobby Beathard. And I don't know, he must have helped out a bunch of people along the way. And he probably had a lot of people who owed him favors along the way. And only thing I can understand is that the reason CJ started at Iowa and was a third-round pick is because someone owed Bobby Beathard a favor. And because I just don't see it with him. I don't think he was good enough to be in the NFL or be a third-round pick. He should have been an undrafted free agent. If his name was CJ Smith, he would have been an undrafted free agent. So I think enough of paying back Bobby Beathard. Enough. That's all. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't think he's earned anything. You know, when he does have a decent game, it's like, yeah, Kyle did that. He just didn't turn the ball. But whatever. Whatever.
Whoever had a great game this year, I said that it was mainly because of Kyle Shanahan. So
every time.